It almost feels illegal to have good news for Steeler Nation. G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Feeling much better today, guys. Yesterday's video wasn't as pumped up, wasn't as cheery, wasn't as cool. Took me ages to do it. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I should have slept it through, had a day off. So feeling heaps better. Do you know why? Because this stuff makes me laugh. I saw this tweet from AB, and who isn't? Who isn't ready for one? Man, AB is all kinds of crazy. By the way, he got arrested again on the weekend. But AB says, "I'm due for a threesome," and then he says, "Nah, for real." Aren't we all, AB? Aren't we all? Anyways, guys, it won't be about that. Today we're talking about some good news. Steelers received some good news. Now the fan base through the Twitter, through Facebook, look, they're still going, oh, why is Dan Moore playing there? And is Tomlin should be the hot seat, yada, 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 right? But let's go through it. Okay, I think it's good news, actually, because, look, whoever plays, and I said today on TDU that I think that Broderick Jones should play left tackle. If they do go with Dan Moore at left tackle, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's put it that way. All right? So Brooke Prize, everyone's on Twitter now. They're from the weekend, the Steelers are starting to amp up after the bye. So see Steelers left tackle Dan Moore Jr., who missed week 5 with an MCL sprain, said he practiced close to a full load today and expects to be available Sunday versus Rams. Now, the instant reaction to this is, oh my goodness, the world's ending. Mike Tomlin sucks. This offense sucks. He needs to be fired. List goes on and on and on and on and on, right? Let's not forget, though, that Dan Moore still had the job at the very start. I'm not saying that Dan Moore was better. I'm not saying that the Steelers are going to lose against the Rams game because if they do start him, I just trust the coaches. Now, this also, no one said anything yet. Mike Tomlin hasn't even been asked about this yet. Mike Tomlin, in Tomlin's press conference, Tomlin Tuesday, no one's been asked about this question, who will start at left tackle? Just because he's playing with the ones, it doesn't mean he's overly starting, right? So I'm at the point of it hasn't happened yet, and Steeler Nation freaks out. It's okay. It's okay if Dan Moore starts. Yes, he hasn't played good this season, but it's not going to be the end of the world for this team. This team is still 3-2. So we had that news. Dan Moore, who missed week 5, is coming back with an MCL sprain. And then we'll see if he starts this weekend, or we'll see if Broderick Jones starts. And in any case, it's still good to get a player back. That's good news. Next, we have Leal's coming back too. Brooke Price says defensive lineman DeMarvin Leal has cleared concussion protocol. That's good to see too. We need him back in the lineup. We have, Ogunjobi's in there. We have Keanu Bennett's playing a lot of snaps. We're rotating guys in and out like Armon Watts and Isaiah Loudermilk, stuff like that. Moving them all around, hoping to get Braden Fehoko more snaps. So it's good to see Leal back from concussion. Also, just as a person too. We forget about this stuff. As a person, good to see him getting back to health. Now, two other big two other big points of interest I want to cover is Freiermuth. He said during an interview, I will be good to go this week. I'm excited to get back out there. I feel good. So Pat Freiermuth coming back this weekend versus the Rams. I thought he was meant to miss 2 or 3 weeks, but I guess the bye helped him with 2 weeks. And I guess, 2 or 3 weeks is kind of expired now, so it's kind of ready to go. So getting Pat back, but also this offense needs to target Pat Freiermuth more. That one good TD where we did the play action pass, the rollout, and Kenny found Freiermuth or a 25-yard TD was fantastic. Get Pat the ball, get him in space, get him one-on-one with middle linebackers. And this offense needs to create ideas and generate plays to get him the football. They should be targeting Freiermuth 7 times a game, 8 times a game. He should be catching 6 of them. If Kenny can't go anywhere and everyone's all covered up, find the tight end and get him open. So good to see Pat back. And we'll have Pat Freiermuth plus Darnell Washington as well blocking and, try and work in Connor Haywood. Now, the last good news of the day. There's a lot of good news, and we should still be very hey, man, the Steelers are going to, we suck, we're terrible, 3-2. No. Steelers are getting back healthy with good players too. Now, here's the other one I want to bring up. So Michael Bowley brings up here, Steelers receiver Deontay Johnson, DJ, and running back Anthony McFarland return to practice Monday, but remain on the reserve injured list. Now, I reckon I reckon that these players, they'll be ready for the Rams game. Okay. You'll have McFarlane. Working back at kick return. I think the Steelers missed him there. Of course, you have Calvin Austin in punt return. But look, a lot of fans on the fire gunner train. And I get it. I understand that, right? But you still need depth. So, and of course, you've got to cut people too. So if DJ and McFarlane come back into the lineup, you would look to see, I can't remember his name. The third down running back is, where is he? Igwuke, Goodwin. I think he'd be cut. And I also think that Gunner might be cut to the practice squad to bring in McFarlane and DJ. But once DJ gets into the roster, also too, you had Rodney Williams play some snaps too. He might be, if Pat Frymouth comes back in, then Rodney Williams might also be cut down to the practice squad. So 3 guys coming back to the roster means that 3 guys have to leave the roster and go back down to the practice squad, right? But overall, this is good news. Really good news for the team. So we have, Deontay Johnson, McFarlane coming back, Frymouth's coming back hopefully this week for the Rams game. We have Leal out of the concussion. Dan Moore was practicing, who missed week 5. I know there's a bit of controversy about that, but overall, it's good for the team, which is good depth. And I think getting players back after the bye, getting them healthy, and hopefully it looks like last year when the Steelers were 2-6 and they went on a massive run to win 7-2 games. And we finished, 9-8 or something like that, right? So they played pretty well. They just missed the playoffs. But I feel like if the Steelers have all their ducks in order, they're getting healthy. This is the point now. We know who the offensive coordinator is, Matt Canada. You know who the coach is, Mike Tomlin. This is the point where, as fans, just drop it. Like, why do we keep talking about it? I don't understand why we keep talking about fire this guy, fire that guy. Get ready to rally behind our team. That is Steelers versus Rams, and all the guys are getting back healthy. And hopefully we see a good showing of running the ball, play action pass, getting the ball to Muth, getting the ball to Pickens, getting the ball to DJ, all that kind of stuff. I'm fired up, guys. I'll see you guys later on for the live stream.